The appearance of main characters changes frequently, but it's the same guy. He is reborn with special powers and he is on an endless journey to take revenge on all those who killed him during his early reincarnations. This manga is a combination of action, fantasy, and thrill. Reincarnation, manga, is a new genre and has emerged into the world of mangas. This style of manga has heart-pounding, thrilling plots and amazing combination of all genres. Here, we're including 10 new mangas with badass MCs seeking for revenge. Are you still with us? Scroll down and check out these amazing manga books right away. Number 10. Starting today, I'm a player. This is one of the best new releases of the revenge mangas right now. Hunters are sponsored by patrons and the 12 most brilliant heroes established Eden, calling themselves God. That's the time when I, Lee Jun-kyung, lived. I lived the life of a cattle like any other ordinary man. One book I had was about a forgotten hero, a bibliography of a true hero, Athena. One of the 12 rulers of Eden comes to me. Do you want to go to the past, more than 100 years ago? To the days when hunters appeared, this one who sponsored the king supported me. I continue to walk similarly to the life in which the hero lived. I dream of a better future than the king. The power I have now, the hunter beyond the hunter, being a player. I'm a player from today onwards. The beginning is great, and the story development is normal paced. The art is not the best, but it's still pretty good. I recommend that you give it a try. Number 9. From the Grave and Back. Getting straight to the point, I really like how the MC was written. His character development is really well paced, and he also has some badass moments. The art is also very well drawn. The story is well paced, and I am enjoying the main MC character. Wait, main character means MC. Dumb of me. The development is pretty good as well. Han Myung-woo, a child of a wealthy family with a quick mind, but God didn't give him everything. A near incurable genetic heart disease, he did this in his best ways possible in order to earn the respect of the people around him. But his father, the chairman, and his family members never took him seriously. That was when an accident suddenly struck him and he woke up in the body of a severely injured student, Kim Chul-min. Overall, a pretty good read. Number 8. The Return of the Crazy Demon. So far, this manga is fantastic. The story starts off a bit chaotic, but in a good kind of way. There aren't many chapters that so far have the story where it's intriguing, and the MC is very likable and badass. He's very blunt in this case, and somewhat intelligent and not ignorant. A man who's crazy about martial arts and the mad demon Lee Jaha. After stealing the demonic cult leader's heavenly jade, he fell down a cliff while being pursued. After thinking everything was over, he opened his eyes, having returned back to a time he was in helper. Yep, he was an inn helper, who was looked down on by everybody. He had been falsely accused and the inn was in ruins. The mad demon who returned to being an inn help. Will he go mad once again, or will his enemies go mad instead? Number 7. Reincarnation of the Suicidal Battle God. The beginning is good, the MC is of course interesting. I have high hopes for the next chapters. Zephyr is the last human fighting evil in the world abandoned by the gods. When he is killed in battle by Tartarus, the god of destruction, all hope for humanity seems lost. But Zephyr's fate is not sealed. The gods who find his battles entertaining have gifted him a second chance at life, as he is sent 10 years into the past, back to when he was a slave instead of the most powerful human alive. Can Zephyr get his revenge against Tartarus and save the woman he loves, or is he doomed to repeat the past? An MC that's cool, kinda OP from the start, and a revenge story? Well, this is for you. Number 6. The Heavenly Demon destroys the Lich King's Murim. A unique start. An unknown voice disturbed me while I was levitating during my cultivation to reach the transcendent demonic state. My concentration had been broken, and I fell into an unconscious, overloaded state. When I woke up a month later, the Lich King had already taken control of the Murim. After the battle that ended with the destruction of the Heavenly Demon cult, I awoke 140 years later in a Murim where magic and martial arts coexisted. Overall, it's nice, and I hope they will release more chapters. Number 5. The Dark Magician transmigrates after 66,666 years. This is not bad at all. You can expect the art to be very good. So far, this manga feels so refreshing, and in my opinion, the art is almost perfect. The few chapters that have been introduced so far have personalities that are unusual for this type of manga, and the story seems really promising. Diablo Wolfir, a mighty magician, was sealed for eons due to the schemes of the 12 gods. But 666 years have passed since then, and he descends to Earth once again. This is some very nice revenge manga. Number 4. Villain to Kill. You guys have seen this one on some of the lists before. The MC is talented and has a bit of a hot-headed temper tantrum thingy, but still has room for growth. I love the artwork and the illustrations, and in my opinion, this one is also nice. The manga is great, with the interesting revenge story. There are two kinds of people with special abilities: villains who are driven by their evil desires, and psychers who pursue justice and work against villains. Cassian Lee is a very powerful psycher with a good heart, but one day when he visits his friend in Greece, things take a wrong turn. Following an unexpected chain of events, Cassian ends up in the body of a Korean high school boy who has just become a villain. Will his sense of justice win in the end, or will he end up becoming a cold-blooded villain? Find out! Number 3. Updater. The concept is unique and the story is exciting. Aiden was a normal, glitched NPC trying to make ends meet to support his sister when suddenly the all-powerful system administrator appeared and deleted his whole town during routine maintenance. Due to this particular glitch, Aiden instead gains the power of an administrator. It's too late. A little too late, as his sister slowly fades into nothing in his arms. With his new administrator updated abilities, Aiden swears to get revenge on the unseen lords of the world. He'll stop NPCs from ever being deleted again. It's great if you want some of this RPG game like manga. Number 2. Return of the Legendary Spear Knight. This manga is so good. If you didn't read this one, you're missing out on one of the best new release revenge mangas out there. Unrivaled. Spear Knight. Stereotype that knights must use swords is broken by the brightest star of the Duke's family. The hero that brought an end to the Empire's civil war. The name of that person is Joshua Sanders. Despite his reputation of being called the Empire's unrivaled spear, not just anyone but by the hand of his own emperor, Caesar. Caesar, don't you think it will end like this? Moments before death, and cured by a magic circle, the spear that spent its eaters together with him. Lugia started to emit an enormous amount of energy. This familiar place. It can't be. The stable that I used to live in when I was young? My body became young? Lugia, what the hell are ya? Joshua returned to his younger self. His ultimate revenge starts here. Number 1. Leveling with the Gods. Action-packed, entertaining, and has a great plot so far, so you should read this if you can, as I highly recommend. This starts off normally like you'd expect it to, but the story is more realistic and much better. He became stronger, faster than anyone else, but he lost. In the end, there was only despair for Kim Yuvon. In his last moments, he was given another chance. Through the sacrifice of his comrade, his fate had not been sealed yet. Returning back to the past, he attempts to climb the tower again with his unmatched talent. To fight the ancient evils that threatens to destroy the tower. The MC is an absolute badass and the action scenes are all extremely thrilling. Please give it a read if you're into similar genres, it will really not disappoint. That's all for today, hope you enjoyed the video, and if you do, then please do give this video a like and share it with your friends and your family. And also subscribe for more Top 10. Stay safe and take care. My name is Zita Khan, and I am the voice of the voiceless. See you next time.